When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
All right, good morning, Chloe.
Good morning. Hi, Ben and Kelly.
Hey there. So walk us through the message you sent us. Like, this is happening this afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, I really need advice because I am flying out today to Chicago to meet a friend for the first time, and I'm bringing my dad along, and he doesn't know.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
That's a bold move.
Yeah.
So part of the reason is because, so his name is Mitchell, and we met online. And it's been a while. It's not like we just met. We met 8 months ago. And so I'm 21 and he's 24. And, we started chatting and spent hours on the telephone. We FaceTimed, we text, we write emails back and forth. We've really hit it off.
Okay.
And he lives in Chicago. And so we finally decided, let's take it to the next level and actually meet one another in person, face to face.
You're flying out here today.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm leaving today and we're supposed to spend the weekend together.
Okay.
However, my dad, he's retired Air Force. So, I met a dude on the internet and he's kind of overprotective, I guess. And when he found out that I was going, was absolutely not until I meet this guy. So he said that I could go, but only if he went with me.
Oh, gosh. And you have not shared this with Mitchell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
that's a heck of a surprise. Do you think he's the type of person that will just roll with that kind of a surprise?
I'm kind of hoping so.
Okay.
I'm a little bit nervous, but our connection has just been so strong. I think he'll just kind of get it.
Okay.
I get it from your dad's point of view. It's I've got daughters, and if they met a guy on the internet, I'm okay, I gotta know this guy first, and
sure.
Yeah. So,
but if you're Mitchell, how are you handling that when you see her at the airport and dad's with her?
If I'm not expecting dad to be with her, then yeah, maybe I'm a little okay. How's this going to work?
About, telling Mitchell and just say, hey, just FYI.
Well, and
giving him a heads up.
That's exactly what I've thought about. Is this a bad idea? Should I give him a heads up? I don't know. I don't want him to cancel things or I don't know, think I'm a baby.
I see all that.
Yeah, I've thought about telling my dad that it is canceled and then sneaking up there without him knowing. It's there are a couple things that I could do, but I don't know. I kind of just want to show up and see what happens.
I don't recommend you tell your dad that it's canceled and then sneak.
Yeah, that is probably going to be disastrous.
Yeah, I feel like that could set up for something that's bad in the future. But I would, and you said that you haven't told, what's his name, Mitchell? You haven't told Mitchell yet?
Right.
Okay.
I might give him a heads up.
I think I might give him a heads up, just hey.
So he's not completely sucker punched.
I know you said that you're hoping he just rolls with it, but that's a lot to ask a guy, especially if you're meeting for the first time. And I get that you have this connection that you've made online.
And it's out of town and all of that.
Yeah. And look, hey, you know what? I'm not going to fault your dad for wanting to meet this guy. He's just wanting to protect his daughter, and there's a lot of creepers out there on the internet, and so I get it.
And maybe you wouldn't be in this situation if he was just, if you guys were just meeting here.
Yeah.
He could just come over to meet your dad at the house, and you guys go out separately.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Well,
but that's not where we're at.
No, that's not where we're at. All right. So okay. I tell you what, we do have plenty of people checking in. If you want to hang out, hear what their opinion is, you can. Either way, I'd love to be able to talk to you on Monday and see how the weekend went.
Yeah, I'd love to let you know how it goes.
Okay.
I have high hopes. I want this guy to be the most amazing person that just can handle whatever's thrown at him, and he's going to be your happily ever after. That's my hope.
Oh, thanks, Kelly. Like, that's what I think. He's just so great.
All right. Well, Chloe, thank you. And we'll check. Good luck. And we'll check in with you Monday.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate this.
So far, everybody says you got to give him a heads up.
Yeah, Brandy said, tell Mitchell that your dad's never been to Chicago before and you want to bring him along since you were going there too. That's an idea. That's a good angle.
Or even go with the angle that like, oh, you know what? My dad was coming up to Chicago this weekend anyways for work.
Yeah. Oh, that's good too.
So
yes, come up with another reason that dad's got to be in Chicago at the same weekend.
He's
not just to meet him.
Paying my plane ticket. And he
didn't have to know that.
I know. Oh gosh.
I think there are some ways that we could say, oh, by the way, my dad is going to be there for business too. So, you might see him at the airport. Yay.
Yeah. How do you say that? I think we can all kind of agree that definitely don't spring dad on Mitchell.
No. And I think, but I don't know if we are completely transparent in the fact that dad is there just to meet Mitchell.
Yeah. And I don't know if we completely got through to Chloe when we were talking to her that's what she should do.
Well, I think she's got a little bit of a romantic idea that he's just going to be
don't worry about my dad.
Overwhelmed and happy about the surprise.
All right, 502-571-9970. Would love to hear your thoughts, maybe even your stories about how you met your partner's dad for the first time. And
this is just...
and was it sprung on you, and how did you react?
Because Mitchell has no idea what's about to happen.
Because I think that could probably help here in this situation, all right? 502-571-9970. Group therapy. Chloe has been talking to Mitchell for 8 months. They're kind of serious. He lives in Chicago, though.
And she is flying there to meet him for the first time in person this afternoon and is bringing dad.
So really, it's like, I mean, she was kind of like, I think he should just understand. But we're like, you should probably give him a heads up beforehand. And then I was like,
just thinking they just gonna surprise.
Yeah. And so, I was like, well, I mean, does anybody have any sort of stories from meeting dad for the first time, or what's your thought on this?
Yes. Ernie said, just tell Mitchell the truth. My dad's coming along with me. So many wild and crazy people in the world. With me being his daughter, he doesn't trust a long distance relationship, meeting someone that he hasn't first seen and, say it's okay for me to hang out with. I think that makes sense. And then Dylan said, have her meet him at the bar at the airport and let him have a few cocktails and become friends. All is good. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Bonding over cocktails. At the airport bar, I like that.
Dan.
So I totally disagree. She can't start this off with a lie saying, her dad's never seen Chicago or, he had to come up there for work. She's meeting this guy for the first time. Don't start it with a lie. Be honest with him. He's going to understand, hey, my dad's kind of protective. He's ex-military. He just wants to make sure I'm safe, and he'd like to meet you. The guy's going to be honored that she wants him to meet her parents already. I think it's a good situation. I don't think he's going to be put off by it at all. And if he is, he's not the right guy for her.
Okay, so that's what we're all, I think, hoping for. But do you think that...
Don't start it with a lie. That's the big thing.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So that wouldn't freak you out? You don't think that there's a possibility that would freak him out as opposed to make him feel honored?
There's a possibility of that, absolutely, but I think that's the case whenever you start dating somebody new, that there's something that could freak them out, and that's kind of the bridge you have to cross.
All right, good deal. Hey, thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
Hi, Sandy. What's your thought?
Okay, she definitely needs to have her dad go with her. I met my husband online in town, and but we met at a neutral place. So it was I kind of got to feel him out and all that. We've been married for 18 years now. It worked out. But you never know. This guy could be anybody he wants to be online. So I definitely think that she needs to take her dad.
All right.
That's scary to me.
Okay, but should she give her a heads up? Should she give him a heads up that she's bringing dad, or just be a surprise?
No, I think she should give him a heads up. And just, you know what? If he's a good guy, he's going to get it.
Sandy, thank you.
Sure.
All right, Todd, you're a guy. Tell us your story.
So I met for the first time my now wife's father, or her father. We went to a family reunion in Tennessee. And we're from Louisville. So we're traveling there. And when we get there, we're all getting ready to go to the lake to go boating and everything. And I get in the back seat of an SUV, and he gets into the front seat. It's the first time I've ever met him. Her dad is like 6'4", 300+ pounds.
Okay.
He angles the rear view mirror, and he said, "Hey, Ted, I heard you're sleeping with my daughter."
Oh, my gosh. So he called you the wrong name, and then he just jumps out with that?
Yes. So the funny thing is, him and his brother always call their daughters' boyfriends by the wrong name.
Okay.
Ongoing joke. But my immediate response was, "No, sir, I sleep on the couch." I'm not
really good.
No.
No, sir.
But going forward for the next few years, I was always greeted as Ted.
Ted. Oh, I love it.
That's fantastic.
I love it. All right. Well, hey, Todd, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
Todd, Ted, I like it.
We got a message from Kem that said, my husband and I's first date was at the Louisville Motor Speedway. Met his mom, dad, brother, sister-in-law. He didn't tell me they were going to be there.
Oh.
It was uncomfortable meeting him on our first date.
Yeah, so maybe a heads up. Now I know Dan said don't lie, but Nate said the Bears and the 49ers play this Sunday in Chicago. Tell him he's going to the game. That's kind of a genius cover story. Takes the pressure off, maybe.
Yeah. And,
But Dan says no, we don't lie.
Yeah, maybe like maybe she almost brings her dad. And if she doesn't want to give him a heads up, maybe her dad is just kind of there in the same city. And let me explain what I mean by that.
He's just kind of lurking and stalking and watching and not meeting.
Right, exactly.
Lurking, stalking, watching.
Where maybe she says, "Hey, Mitchell, don't meet me at the airport. I'm just going to grab an Uber to your place," or whatever. Or grab an Uber, go to my hotel room and, freshen up there. And so, Dad's just kind of like there. That sounds like a sitcom. That sounds like a movie.
No,
No,
it's not going to work.
All right, never mind. Forget I ever said anything.
Be lurking, stalking, creeping. Because then, what if he notices this guy's hanging out everywhere we are, and he seems to be staring at us?
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, that's my dad."
That's my dad. No, no,
right.
We can't do it like that.
Yeah, sorry.
I think we give Mitchell
everything.
a heads up. Period. We got to give him a heads up.
All right.
And we're honest. Ex-military. He's just concerned because people are crazy nowadays. We've never met in person. He just wants to make sure everything's legit.
All right, sounds good. Chloe, good luck this weekend, and we will check in with you Monday. I have your number. I'm calling you. All right.
That's so aggressive.
You cannot hide from us. We'll check in with you.
You have to take my call.
Yep, Monday morning.